Hello everybody, this is STO Weather Meteorologist Bobby Stowell here with the first official Forecast Friday video. What I hope to accomplish with this series is to help you guys plan your weekend. So, as part of the forecast, we'll start with current observations. For some odd reason, the station in Bethalto, here where it says ALN, is offline right now. It's not feeding data to my map. So we're using the 5:30 observations, which a high of 45 and a low of 12 was reported. Now, if we go back, get all the way back. As you can see, we go all the way back, and it's 50 and 45. And the temp just dropped and dropped and dropped until we hit our low of 14 to 12. It just kept dropping and dropping. Now the temp is down to 12, and then the station's offline. But St. Louis can help illustrate that. St. Louis actually jumped and cleared out. So it's clear now, and the temperature would be about probably 40 and 20. And looking at winds, we go back. These are the most recent winds for Bethalto. So the report was 11 knots, which converts to 12, so roughly 13 miles per hour sustained, gusting to 25. As you can see, the winds were heavier throughout the day today. If you look at the wind history, winds from the east, station offline cleared, winds were calm, and then the winds picked up a little bit more, gusted all the way as high as 25 knots, which is 28 miles per hour, but now they've died off, and they also have died off in St. Louis, and there's no longer any gust. So, the winds have died off. Local radar, ground clutter. This is the frontal map, and we're going to go all the way back. This is 8:30 p.m. Thursday. There was a front just north of St. Louis. Then, as you can see, it converged and a low pressure system formed over St. Louis. And that slid through early this morning. The lows just to our south, as well as the front. And there was another front forming over northern Illinois. And that front pushed down, eventually encompassing our area, which explains why the winds were pretty significant today. As the front passed through, the winds picked up because the front was pushing the air out. And then, as you can see, there's 11, 2:30, 5:30, and it's down all the way in Louisiana and Alabama and Mississippi now. So not a factor in St. Louis any longer. Satellite radar, you can actually see a low pressure system swirling there over Indiana and Ohio and northern Kentucky. Here in St. Louis, we have nothing except some low cloud cover. And thunderstorm risk, nothing even close. The closest is in the Carolinas, which is not a factor here. So since that's ground clutter on the radar, I'm going to say, based off the satellite here, temperatures are going to warm up. We're going to get back into the 50s, and I would say possibly the 60s next week, but we'll have to stay tuned on that one. But I'm definitely thinking that we are going to see temperatures warm up. So we're going to be below freezing tonight for the low. We're going to get above freezing back into the 40s for lows. And I would say upper 50s for highs, as well as increasing cloud cover. And the rain will stay clear, no thunderstorms. So it's going to be a cold one this weekend. Make sure you have a jacket handy at all times, maybe even a heavy winter coat. And just enjoy the weekend. So this is STO Weather Meteorologist Bobby Stillwell signing off and wishing you a pleasant evening and weekend. Happy Halloween, everybody. Take care.